What is up, YouTube? We are back with the second part of our Dark Souls 1 Remastered walkthrough. If you're coming from Secure Videos, if you're coming from the first part, welcome. Just finished the Undead Burg, kind of your first tutorial area, and boss that you fight, which is the Taurus demon, which is actually a common enemy later on. All we're doing here is we're going to run up, and you've already passed the dragon down the bonfire cut through. We just want that claymore weapon. You can try to get the additional weapons and items there. And there's a bonfire underneath there, but once you get the bonfire, the dragon goes away, and you're kind of further along in the game than you want to be at the moment. So I do not recommend doing that. What I would recommend, if you want to spend some time, you can reset and get these 500 souls from the dragon, endlessly. So if you want to farm some souls and be over leveled for an area, a little bit more confidence. If it's your first time playing, I definitely recommend doing that. It does take a little bit of time, but you can gather up a decent amount of souls pretty quickly. Just run up the stairs. 555 souls. Come back. Reset. And do it again. So it's really, really nice that you can do this and, level up. I do it just to get more level to be able to use the plate. Which, again, is a in-game weapon. If you just want to beat the game, obviously, different builds, different strategies, more damage, and having more fun, maybe. But PvP, obviously, it's not very good. But the general game, you can do the whole thing with the claymore. You can see it's got some swipes. The two-handed method is really, really nice because you get the chopping motion and the sweeps. And with the shield, the R2 is the lunge, which is really, really nice to keep things in range. You can see here, crazy fast for doing really good damage, especially at this point in the game. So it's definitely my go-to. Okay, jump off too. These are the most annoying enemies in the game coming up. Stupid bats. They don't do anything other than poison you. Just ugly creature. Up here's another little annoying bit. A lot of these undeads with shields. Giant bull you can see. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna hang a Ricky here. Go up this tower. And we're gonna be greeted by our friend Joe. It's a, big old knight. Same one that you fought earlier. Should be a little easier with better weapons, but he does have the ultra great sword that is really, really good. It's really fun to use, I should say. And he does have a small chance to drop it. So other than the souls, that's why I do this every time. I think out of all the playthroughs on this one, I probably got it done one time. So not the greatest of chances. Later in the game, you can get it. There's an area with a ton of these guys, so you can just farm them. But always nice to have good things early. So if you can get it, great. Way to kill these guys is circle around backstab. And you notice if it's sped up, I probably should have said this at the beginning. I'm trying a new method for these. Since this game is relatively old, even though it's remastered from 2018, the mechanics are pretty slow compared to what you're seeing in those Sekiro videos, as well as in the Elden Ring content I'm gonna put up. So it's just a little slower pace. So I think just adding this little feature is nice. It shortens the videos, as well as a little bit more entertaining to watch, based on the duration feedback that I got from last one. Well, we didn't get the sword. That sucks. But we did get the Titanite chunk. So that's good. Alright, so the plan here is we're going to take these guys out pretty quick and get upstairs. No way that hit. up here. These archers are like Legolas, bro. They got infinite reload speed. Look at that. Alright, so that is what we're going to kill that bad boy with. But we should probably just die. Let me shoot a couple times. Anyway, what we're gonna do is take those items that we just picked up, the alluring skull, and that's how we're gonna kill him. But I'm just gonna wait my flashbacks. Let's just go ahead. It does do crazy damage. It's stupid. This is a little cheese that we're gonna do to kill this guy. What we're gonna do is, unfortunately, I have to run all the way back. Again, you can come back and fight that night. You can do this in reverse order if you want to, but I really want that weapon every time I play this. These Black Knight weapons just look really cool. It's crazy how fast they build up poison. It's really nice in the other games that they give you like some version of resistance and not just this little tiny bar that fills up in like 2 hits. You know, it's pretty crazy. Alright, no messing around. Push the 2-hand, knocks the shield back. See it. Back up the stairs. That should be backstab, that's okay. Gotta do with Legolas still. Messing around. Just crazy. Just so annoying. Alright, now we're going to equip the skull. Put that bad boy on there. Alright, now your goal is to get him to go into that fire thing. So you want to stand over here. And I'm pretty sure the way that you're supposed to do this, like, not with the fire, is the game wants you to throw the skull down, he'll come underneath, you can drop down and hit him with the, you know, assassination. But this works too, for the most part, though it kind of beyond it when we run into it. I kind of suck at this, so there we go. Boom. You see, it does really big damage, so you can cheese this. That's a terrible throw. Pretty sure this is what the game wants you to do. Which, that's what they do. Alright, so now with that guy dead, we can continue our quest. Make sure we don't leave anything behind. I think you can open that gate. We're gonna come open this gate in a second, but pretty sure you can. See it. And all these like hollow, just regular enemies things. All you're looking for is just not get circled around by them. Best weapons in the game there. But that's pretty much the end of the game. If any of these kind of easy enemies where you're gonna one-hit them, the only way you can take damage is just letting, you know, hunt up and sneak up on you. That dog whining, there's probably a leaf that fell or something. A little tightrope action for something that helps me now, but not a lot. Put that message there. Not Very nice. Alright, now we're above this, and what we're getting over here is the next bonfire and the blacksmith. These Balder Knights, the rapier, I don't know if it drops, to be honest. I've never gotten one. But this guy can't parry you when he does that stance. Gets exposed there, so there's that. So be careful, and he does a ton of damage after he parries you. So I'm going to come up here, take care of this guy. And there's going to be another knight on our left, and then a spear guy on our right. So I take out the spear guy first. Then you're going to want to fight the knight. The Balder Knights have the best longsword in the game. Oh, nice little thing there. So if you want to spend the time, it's got like a insanely low drop rate, but you can take the time in this area to farm it. It is so fast. I beat the first time I played this. I did that and got that sword, and it just carries you all the way through. It's so easy to use. It's really fast, long range. And just, this game's just all about. Really, I'm doing the strength build. I like doing those because it's using the big damage weapons. But a lot of enemies you beat in this game by just being faster to hit them. Honestly. Especially later, like with the man serpents and a couple of enemies that do a lot of damage, you'll have better success. For most players, just being faster. Alright, what we're going to do is go get this bonfire real quick, upgrade some stuff. Down here you can hear our boy hammering away. It's really funny hearing his voice sped up here in a second because it's just like so high pitched. He's just got like such a deep man voice in the game. It sounds like that. Alright, let's upgrade our claymore a couple times. Just like Elden Ring and the other Dark Souls game, if you played them, upgrading the weapon is paramount. Make sure, these early resources, large Titanite shards, those, upgrade as much as you want. It's your souls, you can always get more souls, whatever. Late game stuff where you're trying to build it for your build and infuse it and stuff, that's where your resource management, just make sure that you're looking up stuff online of however you want your character to be, what weapon you should be using, try things out. I think that's why they give you up to these +5 and really +10. You can do them on a lot of weapons because be able to try things out on one character. Let's check our stats. Alright, now that we've got that, we're going to go into the church. And I want to go ahead and just take care of the gargoyles. That upgrade's so worth it. Try one more time to get the sword here. Nope, didn't do it. Now your first time coming in here, you're going to have this big old boy and then this little octopus thing. I don't really know why those spawn. They're random. They're not every time. This thing, grab this thing. It drops your mana back, so that's nice. Make sure you grab that Firekeeper soul, otherwise you will not be able to upgrade your Estus class. These guys are pretty easy. You circle around their shield. They stay still. Like I said, if you want to, you can go into this section right here and farm them. Oh, okay. They're shooting at me. Let's go ahead and take care of these guys. Here's another rapier guy. So he stands like that, he can parry you. And he doesn't. No, it's not bad. Like I said. Crazy amount of damage. Alright, let's go ahead and ignore that happen and move on with the day. sprint through again. If you want to, you can hit the elevator right across the way. You see these 2 doors across. Those will take you to Firelink Shrine. So you can do that. And get your 10 Estus Flask for the boss fight and stuff like that if you want to do that right here. That's what I'm talking about, those elevators. Again, if you're a new player to any of these games and you're just like, I'm going to start on Dark Souls 1, I would recommend doing that. For sure. Extra heals are really nice when you're, especially when learning. I don't know the proper method for dealing with this. It's a big ambush. And then this annoying guy who sucks. All these hollows come at you. Like I said, the only way you can die to these guys is just letting them gang up on you and poison you to death. You can throw fire bombs and all that at them, which is what I've tried to do. But honestly, if you just swipe at them, they'll all die. Yeah, I should hit all three. Alright, see, that's just a bad resource management there in the heals. But now we're going to go take care of this guy. I don't know why it's not letting me backstab them. There's our bell that we're going to go ring. First, we're going to go get a bunch of items. The goal is just to break that guy of the parry stance. Otherwise, it's just annoying. Alright. This is not the way to the boss, by the way. We're going to go free our boy up here. Hey. Using the mystery creed that we found earlier. This guy sucks and screws you over later. No spoilers for the videos ahead, but just note we will want to kick that guy off a ledge. Literally. Go ahead and grab this. I think it's humanity. Aha. Probably should pop one. Looking bad. Go ahead and grab us one of those bad boys. And get ready for the boss fight. This is one of the, you'll see messages around, like I did it, and, you know, good luck and all this stuff. I don't ever find this fight very hard. There's 2 of them. But again, if you're coming from Elden Ring and you fought the Gargoyles down in the little deep area, these are like cakewalk compared to that. Same strat. You're going to take care of the first one as fast as possible, so that way when the second one spawns at about half health, he's down to nothing. Ideally, you'd already killed him there, which is fire. So you don't want to let what just happened happen. Where you're going to let him beat up on you. Get one out while he's shooting fire. And then this guy's super easy while he's shooting. Pretty quick and painless fight. Get it cool. Alright. After we get the helmet, we're going to go up here and ring the bell. And then talk to our little vendor friend. That can... yeah, this is guy. If you hit an NPC on accident, which I actually do later in this playthrough, unfortunately, it doesn't help it if you kill them. But if you hit them and they become hostile, if you leave the area, come here, talk to this guy, you can absolve your sins. And in which case he'll... you know, they'll go back to the NPC after you do that. They'll be fine. I did it. Go through here. You know, just skip the ladder. Look at this guy's stance, bro. This was hilarious with it sped up. There's the, excuse me, request absolution. Like I said, you hit an NPC, you can come here and do that. I don't know what else you buy from it. The blood bite ring is nice to have, but I have not sinned. So Alright. On to the next. Let's go level up. And then upgrade our weapon maybe. And then we'll have time for the last part of the video, which is killing the Titanite demon before we head on to the next area, which is right past the blacksmith anyway. We're pretty sick if this game, like if they could remaster it, but then also add in the speed that Elden Ring, you know, has. Obviously, it just kind of feel like Elden Ring, but it'd be pretty cool. Just the mechanics themselves. Remember, that elevator is there if you want to go back to the Firelink Shrine and have 10 Estus flasks. But having 10 flasks is pretty important for a lot of reasons, but not necessary. There we go. That's the helmet. Pretty sweet. Old naked man. Alright, let's go. Go ahead and pop this bad boy. Do need more endurance. A nice bit of swing more. Especially as we get heavier weapons and stuff. That's definitely what we want. Alright, now that's done. Let's go head down and talk to our boy and upgrade our weapon. One more time. Boom. Now we got a +4. Now let's go fight this bad boy. These things can be really tough, especially early on. You don't do a lot of damage to them. They do that jump, and it's like they didn't play test it. I don't know. They just completely lose it on the screen. So that is really annoying. And its tail whips around, even when it's already done hitting. It hits you like that. But the goal is to just avoid the slams. Roll through, hit it once, and do it all over again. It may take some time, especially if you haven't upgraded your weapons at all. It's going to take forever. I am sure that if you did like the long sword, it'd probably be way faster because you get way more hits in between these slams. So that might be the move. There's times when you're just vibing like this on this thing, right? And then just randomly push. Even though just a second ago, same mechanic misses. Like I said, I don't know if they play tested these bigger guys a lot back then. Anyway, we're gonna beat him here. Like he jumps like that, like it'd be great to see. That's the one that grabs. And you see what I'm saying? Like it doesn't stab down, it's kind of like a cross. If you're standing to the right of it, you can get hit by it. But, nevertheless, you just stand behind him as best you can. He's going to do his jump and stuff. He's going to roll. When you can. Try to antagonize the grab so that you can get to the right. And behind him. Watch out for the grab. And that stupid jump attack that always timed so poorly. That's one grab in a row. Two grabs in a row. He does another one here too. He does drop a demon Titanite, which is good for one of the best troop drops of the game we'll get a little later on. So that will conclude our part 2, and I'll catch you for part 3. Thank you for watching.